All right, welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Hope you guys can hear me properly. I'm speaking as loud as I can. It is October 13th, 2017. Switching things up. As you guys see, there's no Iraq video yet on the main channel, so I'm doing this one first, and then I'm gonna do an Iraq video on the main channel second. Okay, so I'm switching up today. Just wanted to give more love on the backup channel today. I already have 2 videos on the main channel, so you guys can check that out. But for you guys that are new to Eyes Open Media, subscribe and welcome aboard the Eyes Open Media crew and also the 365 crew. We do have a Facebook page, Currency 365 on Facebook. You can like and follow that. And yeah, we will. I'm not sure if I think we are getting into that, but anyways. These are the videos I did yesterday, and this is the one a few days ago. It was actually 2 days ago, but I guess I don't know why they have one day ago, but this is 2 days ago, and then these are the ones from yesterday. Anyways, let's begin. Let me see if I have to change anything here. No, that's still paying out. Free Bitcoin faucet, I think that's still paying out. And I'm not sure what this one is, but I'll check that later. Okay, so might have to update this, but most of these things are still paying out. So anyways, let's get into it. We're going to check that out later. And here is the Facebook page or group or whatever. No, it's not a group. It's a like page. You can follow and like on here. We'll check that out as well. So let's get into what's going on in the world before I even start. I like to do that on this page. Tell you guys what's going on in the world. We are looking at the hurricanes still, Ophelia and what's the other one after Ophelia? I don't know the name of the other one after Ophelia, but we are looking at some of the systems. There are some systems, like I told you guys, the one that was coming off of Africa. We are watching that closely because that still looks like a big threat. And there's this one right next to Florida that's going into the Gulf and looks like it's starting to spin inside the Gulf. We're looking at all those. Ophelia is I think a category 2, but that's going to be going, looks like it's going to be pushing out to you guys out there in Ireland and stuff like that. So if you're out in Ireland and stuff, you need to be paying attention to that, to Ophelia. I'm not sure if it's going to make landfall as a hurricane, could be just a tropical storm. There is jet streams out there. What else is going on in the world? Not really sure, I can't think off the top of my head. Bitcoin is doing well. There was a Yobit, I think it was Yobit, that announced that they were going to be accepting they were going to be giving out Bitcoin Gold either between October 24th to October 26th. So you got to make sure you have Bitcoin in your Yobit wallet. A lot of you guys don't have Yobit. I'm waiting on I did retweet that, and I'm waiting on Poloniex and Bittrex or Crack or somebody else, right? Kraken, Gemini, or whoever, to support the Bitcoin Gold hard fork. And we are having problems with the SegWit 2x, and I think that is gonna continue to be drama for SegWit 2x hard fork going all the way into November. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. Regardless of it, like I said, I tweeted out, regardless if it happens or not, Bitcoin's still going to 13,000 as Cliff High and everybody has stated in the data sets, 13,000 by March 2000 and March 2018. Of course, that can be sped up tremendously. We got big bankers saying 27,000 is coming within the next 3 months. So we got big bankers saying that. We got big hedge funds guys saying that Bitcoin's going to see 27,000 in 3 months. So that's by the end of the year. So that's moving the price up now. So things can always change and things can always be sped up, as we saw from back in the springtime when Ripple went from just crazy numbers when Ripple wasn't supposed to do that, think when we get those type of news, we can speed up the data sets to make things happen a lot quicker than it should be. Okay, so let's read these articles here. U.S. delegations in Baghdad to discuss local regional situations. Okay, so U.S. delegations are here again. Okay, I mean, it's kind of I don't know what should we call it? We should, hold up. What does it say here? It says the delegation has sought Iraq's opinions regarding Iran nuclear deal prior to the White House decision on its fate of the deal. U.S. President Donald Trump has called it the worst deal ever negotiated. Now President Trump is calling the nuclear deal the worst deal ever negotiated. And the reason why he's doing that is because it gave so much power to Iran, and the Western world got barely anything out of the deal. Everything for the deal was for Iran. They got money, they got all types of stuff. And none of the deal, like the Western world didn't really get anything out of this deal. And Obama said he didn't even look at it. He didn't read the deal. John Kerry said, and Biden said they didn't even look at the deal. They don't even know what's in the deal. Like they didn't even read it. So it's something that just, it was a head scratcher. It was a head scratcher deal. We were all saying the same thing, like, what is this deal and why are they doing this again? And then to come out and hear Biden and John Kerry say that we don't even know what's in the deal. We just signed it. I mean, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. But when you're holding a post-American book and you're the president of America, what else? I don't expect anything else. I don't expect you to care about the future of America, and I expect you to sign bad deals for America when you're holding a post-American book. And I expect you to give weapons and money and power to all the countries that are going to be invading America in the future, and going to war against America in the future. And that's what Obama did. And so it's not surprising to me, but a lot of you guys that are Obama fans, it was shocking to you guys. But I've been saying this for how long now? Okay, and I just kept telling you guys, just watch what happens, because you're gonna be very shocked that Obama is giving weapons and money to all the countries that are going to be attacking America. Watch all the countries. You can go back to the videos and all the interviews Obama did and all the countries he visited. All those countries that Obama did deals with, they're all going to be attacking America in the future. And you guys are going to be like, wait a minute, this country, that country, Obama did deals with all these countries and now they're attacking us. But what did I say? I said, wait 5, 10, 20 years from now, 15 years from now, you'll know that what Obama did. Because it's not going to be right now. Effects of what Obama's did and all the executive orders he signed and all the deals he did and secret deals he did are going to affect America in 5, 10, 15 years from now. Okay? Just like the deals that the other presidents have done are affecting us right now. Bush and both the Bushes and the Clintons and stuff, all they deals and secret deals and executive orders they did are affecting many people right now. And that's what you're going to get with Obama. And then whatever Trump did badly, that's going to be affecting us in the future as well. So that's how it goes. Interesting, right? Let's see here. Government of Iraq retreated a body. Says policy and commander-in-chief is clear. We urge regional officials to stop their campaign of misinformation. It is reckless and dangerous. Our armed forces cannot and will not attack our citizens, whether Arab or Kurd. The fake news being spread has a deplorable agenda behind it, says Body. Okay. The partnership between the Iraqi government and the World Bank is delivering physical support and strengthening accountable governance in Iraq. Okay. In 2017, the World Bank made available $1.4 billion in loans to Iraq to provide physical support, and the strengthen public sector and energy reform. Now, I'm looking at that number. I can't even read this because I'm looking at that number, like $1.4 billion in loans to Iraq in 2017. And I was just thinking while I was reading that, I was like, didn't Najib say that all the money that is coming in from these entities and out in international countries they're not even meeting the ground. They're not getting to the ground level. They're getting stolen still even at the present time by the GOI members. They're being stolen. This money is not even hitting the ground. This is why many areas in Iraq are still not even close to even being normal again. They still, you know what I mean? Like, and even they do, even if the articles do say that they're back to normal, it still looks like a dump in a poverty environment, right? There's no reconstruction. There's no nothing. Okay, people have gotten back their lives back together, but that doesn't mean that the area is back to normal. Okay, it still looks like a dump or a disaster zone and stuff like that, and that's because this money isn't getting to them. How much money of this was stolen by the GOI? Maybe all of it, 90%, So World Bank gives out and then the money gets stolen. Remember, Japan even came out and said, I don't even know if we want to give money to Iraq because 90% of the money it will be stolen by the GOI. And that's what Japan said. So if a country can say that, then I know. When the Jeep says the same thing, then we know it's true. Lining up their pockets, and the rest of the country looks like, HELL whole. You know what I mean? It says there is no abnormal military movements for our military units in Kirkuk. Kurdish blocs meet to discuss the return of the federal parliament and dialogue with Baghdad. I hate that word dialogue because that means that nothing's happening. Meaning they're wasting time and taxpayer money, or they don't even have taxpayer money because everybody's broke. Joint operations deny news of launch of military operations in south of Kirkuk. Urgent Interior Administrator. There are no operations in Kirkuk, but redeployment of federal forces. Baghdad's preparing to launch its latest battles with Daesh within days. And they're talking about Rawa and Qaim. We don't know how long those. Remember, I said we could. I mean, they could tell us that they are right at the borders of these places. They have covered these areas up. They can tell us that they're within days. And then we will be waiting and waiting and waiting. I hope that's not the case. I hope they go into Rawa, into Qaim at the same time, which they should. There shouldn't be one after the other. They should go into both of them at the same time, and it should be this weekend. And then they should just get it done in the month of October and flip that switch and get into the international stage and stop playing. So, but that doesn't mean that that's what they're gonna do. Now Body did make a statement about he can't wait to make the announcement of full liberation here in the coming days, for his country. So, now coming days for a Body could mean, end of November. Pentagon, liberating 95%. And I'll try to find that article, when a Body said, that, he can, in the coming days, he wants to make the announcement of full liberation, or it was something like that. I'll find that article, and that's probably going to be the headline title of the video on the main channel. Okay, Pentagon liberating 95% of the land occupied by Daesh in Iraq. That might be the title of this video. Yes, okay, 90. Now they say 95%. That can't be possible because all you have is Rawa and Qaim left. And those are two little regions in the area. That's not 9. Rawa and Qaim aren't 5% of Iraq. So that's 1% of Iraq. If you look at the map, Rawa and Qaim are not 5% of Iraq. Now, the reason why they probably say 95 is because you got Rawa and Qaim publicly, right? Because it's 100%. But if you privately, but publicly it's 95. And, so you got Rawa, Qaim, and then you probably have little pocket holes all throughout Iraq that have ISIS members and Daesh still in them. So, and then they just add them all up to 90. So even if they get Rawa and Qaim, they can only put it at 99% because they will still have pocket holes here and there inside of the country of Iraq with Daesh and ISIS. And so it'll never be 100%. But at least all your land will be publicly liberated. That's what they're going for. Iraqi Day says they confirmed 100%. Iraqi Army 9th Division removed of the Peshmerga sand trench and moved towards the outskirts of Kirkuk while they watched. Okay, Peshmerga to defend Kirkuk at any cost. Officials. Now we're getting mixed messages here because I heard the Peshmergas last night that Peshmerga's forces actually left Kirkuk. Now they're saying that they've been deployed to Kirkuk to defend the land and I don't know what's going on. And also we heard yesterday about the leaflets being sent to Qaim. We didn't hear anything about Rawa leaflets, but I'm pretty sure they sent leaflets to Qaim. They also sent it to Rawa. This article is proving that they sent it to Rawa as well and Qaim. There's nobody really in those areas. I think these are wetlands. They could be wetlands. I don't know. But who's actually in these areas? I have no clue. But they sent them out. They sent the leaflets out to these areas, and maybe artificial intelligence is out there. I don't really know who's in those areas at all. Let me see if there's anything else interesting here. European Union provides 60 million euros to aid Iraq. More money to a country that's not the citizens are not going to see. I want them to say, we sent 60 million euros to directly to the citizens' accounts. Jeez. I mean, that would be better, But nope, they're not doing. They're sending it straight to the people that are going to be robbing it and stealing it. Urgent. Abadi orders more than 3,000 policemen to serve in Anbar. They want to protect the land. Islamic State only controls 2.9% of Iraqi land. So now, America just said 95%, and these guys are making a number that is higher than that. I don't know what is this 97.1. So 97.1. Okay, so maybe I'll use this number instead. I don't know. Whatever. Pentagon says 95. Commander says 97.1. Who's right? I don't know. Iraqi government announces its conditions to dialogue with the Kurdistan region. Okay, so what's going on here? Nothing. Okay, so if you guys saw this, I 1 hour ago I did post this again. My portfolio. I had to redo it because guess what? Facebook actually deleted my portfolio. They deleted the whole thing. I tried to look for it. I searched for it on Facebook, and it said this post has been removed or expired or something else. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, so you removed this post only, but you don't remove anything else. Yeah, okay. So I had to do the whole thing again. So here it is. So it's and I try to make it a lot neater and stuff like that as well. So you got your crypto bots sites here, and you have your wallet, the donation wallets, and you have your where you can buy cryptocurrencies. There you can have you store offline or private keys with Exodus and then ledgers. The mining for EOBot, and then the sites where you can earn, the faucets where you can earn, and then the disclaimer at the bottom, and there it is. Okay, so it's up. Now, let's see. That's the Neuromations. Sean says, I like this one. Very interesting. Yeah, that one has, that's a coin for AI technology, artificial technology and stuff like that. Let's check out what you guys had to say about the video I did yesterday. Let's see. Whole bunch of videos, man. 9 to 5 John. Oh, I hate that name. Back to the 9 to 5 I go. I'm a Bitcoin master. I said, you got to put in work and go through the fire to be a Bitcoin master. Oh, man. Tom says, who is this guy? We hear about Alak being the acting governor of Central Bank, but this article from August says that this dude is the governor of the Central Bank. Am I missing something? No, you're not missing anything. The IMF, I think somebody already, I'm pretty sure somebody commented. Yeah, they did. Iraq is recognized. John says Iraq is recognized as the acting governor of the central bank by the IMF. Yeah, and that's what we've been saying that for months and months and months and months and months. I even brought the two articles, the two documents from the IMF proving they're still using the name acting governor. They even did it again on this their latest article. I mean, their latest documents from the IMF says acting governor. And I told you guys we want to see him not be acting governor any longer because to me it's very weird to launch an international raid and go international with acting positions. It just doesn't bode well with their future. It wouldn't bode well with anything. I mean, just think about an IPO from a company that's going on Nasdaq and going on the Nasdaq, going on the New York Stock Exchange, and just think about a CEO and he's the acting CEO and he has an acting president. And people are gonna be like, I don't know about this. You know what I mean? Like, no, you need to be not the acting, you need to be the president, right? So we don't want people in proxy positions when you go live or do something and return to international stage. That's the problem. And they can still do it, but that will be a red flag to get out immediately because that's not going to last long, okay? You got people in acting positions and proxy positions. That's not going to bode well for you, okay? Eric has here that the petrodollar alert Russia and Saudi Arabia signed a $3 billion deal, arms deal, yeah. So Russia and China are influencing the world right now to remove America and the Western world from power, and they're doing it slowly but surely. They're going to be influencing all the world, and you guys already know, man. Prophet of Solomon's been saying this for years. I've been saying it for years. Other prophets have been saying these things for years. I'm pretty sure Prophet Clement said it, and others for years now about Russia and China and their influence on all that. Even people like Glenn Beck were saying that stuff back in the days, right? About Russia and China's influence around the world. So even people like him, people on TV were even saying it. So it is what it is, man. That's what's gonna happen, and it is what it is. No one can stop it. Just make sure you get the money. You know what I mean? Make sure you're financially set and secured, and the rest of your family is. We're gonna try, and the things that we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do that through Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and also through these emerging markets currencies that are coming out. And then maybe hopefully silver. It makes us a lot of money as well, holding silver and gold. And then we can be financially secured, all of our families, and so we can be able to protect ourselves in any situation that happens. Andrew says, I will be exchanged the same way you go and buy currency to travel to the UK. No difference. Olivia says TNT. Now we're not TNT, so I don't know. Olivia, I don't know where you think we're TNT. This is Currency 365. We have no business with TNT. We don't do anything with TNT. We don't associate ourselves with TNT. We don't talk about any other currency but the dinar most of the time. We talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies actually more than we actually talk about Iraq now. But anyways, it says, I have a question about this investment in the IQD. How do we know that the U.S. and Iraq are going to accept the dinar we have and allow it to be exchanged at the new rate? What does this benefit besides us dinarians, and why would they allow us to exchange? Can you maybe simplify this for me so I can understand the bigger picture on that? Thanks. Longtime follower, 5.5 years and counting. Okay, yeah, so Olivia thinks I'm not Tony. I'm not Tony. I'm not anything part of TNT. So you've been following TNT for 5.5 years and counting. I'm not TNT. I don't know where this came from. Maybe she thought that she was posting on TNT's site. This is clearly Currency 365, okay? So I don't know what's going on here. This is weird. But Nah, everything. It's Iraq's a currency. The banks in America were exchanging it until people were from TND and others were calling the banks, disturbing them every single day, talking about where's my RV. They said it happened on Friday. Why haven't you given me my RV? So the bank said enough of this. It's not worth the hassle. So they stopped selling it. Stop buying and selling it, and now just the kiosks and the in the malls and the airports are the ones who buy and sell it now. Along with the other types of currencies out there. So once it's international again, they'll bring it up. The banks will have it for exchange because they know many people have it, and they'll be able to make money off the spread and the transaction fees and stuff like that. So it will be a normal thing, just like any other currency that's international. Okay. And the reason why a lot of people don't think these things are, Iraq is something special is because of the gurus. Iraq is a regular country with a currency just like everybody else. And when it's international, guess what? It's gonna be just like every other international currency. If I have Swiss currency, Swiss francs, if I have euros, if I have Chinese wons, if I have Japanese yen, I can go to a bank and exchange it because those are international currencies, and most banks accept international currencies. And if not, I can just go to the kiosk in the mall and exchange it. Okay, I mean it's that simple. Or I can go to the airport and exchange it. Calvin has here Bitcoin topped 5,800. Up over 20% on the rumors of China. Nah, ain't no rumors, bro. I already said China. Ain't no rumors. I said China wasn't going to do nothing. All that was FUD. That's why we were calling it FUD. The whole community was calling it FUD. China FUD, because they knew China ain't going to do nothing. China's going to sit there and they're gonna approve exchanges. They're gonna keep their exchanges going like they are now. The exchanges hasn't gone. The minings, the exchanges, the ICOs, all that's not going nowhere. It's not going anywhere. So, and they know it's not going anywhere. So they want to make money. Okay, so it is what it is. So that's helping, and of course all the big wigs and bankers are saying Bitcoin's going to 27,000. That's also helping us as well. And the two possible forks. Now the SegWit 2x fork is 50-50 right now. But the Bitcoin Gold fork is definitely happening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ride Bitcoin probably until that October 25th, date when they're taking the pictures of the blockchain for everybody to get their free Bitcoin Gold, and then I will probably be looking into getting to the altcoins, Litecoin and Omiso Go, or I don't know, Litecoin's kind of up right now at 60, so I'll wait maybe until Litecoin comes back down. But and I'll wait for new opportunities. How about that? Because the SegWit 2x fork is 50-50 right now. So it's not guaranteed right now. So it's 50-50. So but Bitcoin Gold is, and we're gonna get that one on October 25th. Okay. Bitcoin's up nice. Ethereum's up nice. They have their fork coming up for Ethereum, so it's starting to break out. Bitcoin Cash continues to drop there. Litecoin around 60. Dash is up. BitConnect booming 195. Wow. Just continuing to ride with Bitcoin. NEO. I might get into NEO after the fork, especially if NEO drops to let's say NEO is like 23 bucks. If NEO is around like 25, 23, 20 bucks even, I'm going to jump into NEO. That's where I'll be at after the BitGold fork. Okay. So that's where I'm not buying at 27 here. Actually, if you're looking long term, 27 is a steal for NEO. But, I'm talking about after the fork, I'll probably be in NEO because I think another massive run will come after that. But, same thing with Omiso Go. I got to, I'll be in those. And I think Omiso Go, it would be, I'm going to, right now, this holding. If it holds here, then it's gonna probably take another leg upwards after the fork. If it doesn't hold here, then it's going down. It's gonna be going down to about $5.50 to $6 range, and then that's where I would load up in that range. So we'll see. I'll just watch it. We still have some time till the 25th. I'm just going to be holding Bitcoin till after the 25th, and then I'll decide what I want to do from there, because the SegWit 2X fork is 50-50 right now. So I'm pretty sure a lot of drama is going to come out about that one, and after the Bitcoin Gold fork. 10X under $2 now. Gollum at 21 cents. Salt is another one that I'm going to be looking at. Look at Salt. So Salt's coming back down to this range. If it breaks this, it's going about if it breaks here, it's going about 250 to $2. So let's see what Salt does here. If Salt breaks this support line here, it's going to probably go to about $2, $2 to 250, and then that would be a great pickup for me. But I don't know. I'm not picking anything up till after 25th, so all this stuff right now doesn't matter to me, right? Let me see here, status. Digibuy under 1 cent now, so this is way oversold. That might be a good pickup. But not sure how it's gonna look like after the 25th. Okay, so we got some things moving. Erdogan is moving. ADEX, another one that could be a good pickup after the fork, at the Bitcoin Gold fork. So we're gonna have a bunch of choices, because a lot of these coins are gonna be, by the time the October 25th happens and the Bitcoin Gold fork happens and people get their dividends and stuff, and they're selling their Bitcoin Gold, and they'll be selling it back to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin prices are gonna go higher. Because you're actually, when you sell your Bitcoin Gold, you're buying Bitcoin, so the price is going to go even higher. And so then after that, I'm going to be looking at these prices and see which ones are oversold, and then I'll be looking at that, and I'll be holding the ones that are oversold for a potential 50 to 100% rise, and then I'll be watching the SegWit 2X hard fork to see if that actually goes through or not. I know Coinbase is supporting it and others are supporting it, but the miners, some miners are starting to pull out of it. So we shall see. I think F2 pool that owns 10% of the mining stuff percentage, they pulled out of the SegWit 2X right now. They could pull back in, but right now it looks like they're pulling out. Others might pull out with them, and so we might not have a consensus on the SegWit 2X hard fork. So we shall see. It's going to go up and down, and then they might need persuading. Roger Ver and others might have to throw them $1 million. Say get your butts back in there. You know what I mean? And that's what usually happens. Big people with money will come in and influence them and say, "Hey man, here's $1 million. Go ahead and do it." You know what I mean? Go ahead and support it. So that could happen. You never know what's going on in the background. So anyways, if you're holding Bitcoin long term, you're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? We're going. People are calling 27,000 next 3 months. Either way, I think 10,000 to 30,000 within the next 3 months is possible. I get it. And so if you're holding Bitcoin, you're gonna be good. If you're loading Bitcoin every week with your paychecks, up or down, doesn't matter. You're just loading Bitcoin. You're gonna be in really good shape at this by May 2018. You're gonna be very, very happy. You know what I mean? Same thing with Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, and Omiso Go, and all these other coins, all these good coins, not the bad ones. You don't want the bad ones. NEO, Miso Go, NEO, BitConnect, Monero, Dash, Litecoin. Some people are gonna be holding Ripple. I get it. It's gonna be volatile ups and massive downs. And then okay. So, but the ones that I like are Bitcoin, Ethereum, BitConnect, Litecoin, Dash, Monero, NEO, Omiso Go, Qtum, Zcash. Those are going to be really, really good. Looks like EOS has some problems right now, so 10X is going to be good next year. Populous coin. Salt's going to be really, really good. I think Salt's going to probably be the breakout of the year next. From right now to this time next year, Salt will probably be higher than all. Salt will probably have the biggest return, or 10X. It could be 10X, it could be Salt, or it could be Populous. I don't know, or it could be Litecoin. Okay, so either one of them are probably going to be the highest percentage returns out of the top this top 50 group or top 30 group or whatever you want to call it. All right, so that's it. 34-minute video. It is Friday. I'm not really caring about anything. Just chilling. I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to post on this video on this channel. This might be the only video on this channel. So 34 minutes, 35 minutes. That's fine with me. Okay, so I'll be back on the main channel in a couple of hours, and we're going to talk about more of the Iraq videos and whatever else is going on in the world. Peace out, everybody. God bless. Eyes open. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.